Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natasha and this is episode 63. Now, I was just checking to make sure it was 63 then. Right, anyway, how are you all? I hope you are all very well and you managed to get some crafty time in this weekend. Now, this episode is going to be a bit more bizarre because I have done some things that I can't show you because they're just not physically here in the room at the moment. But I've just basically come on so that I can have a little chat to you, tell you what I've been doing, show you what I've got, and then draw my squares. It just feels completely bizarre to me today. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather and I'm really not myself. I'm very moany, so I won't be staying on here moaning. Sally over at Nanny Moon's Crochet, she's been on the receiving end of my moans today, just because I've just been feeling really about myself and I can't focus. But of course I can't not come on and tell you what the squares are going to be next week, can I now? So in a minute I'm going to show you what the emails that I've got from the lovely viewers that have been joining in with us, and then I am going to tell you about the things that aren't in the room, just mainly because they are just not here and I haven't gone and got them. And then of course we're just going to draw the squares out. I think I've bitten off more than I can chew, to be honest, and I'm worrying about how I can fit everything in. So I just need to stop worrying about it, and if I don't do it, then I don't do it. But I also don't want to disappoint anyone. So I'm just going to take every day as it comes and try and do my best. I just feel really weird. I've got lots of things that I want to do ready for the Christmas, for a few Christmas gifts and things, and I just don't feel like I'm going to be ready because I've got my Wednesday video, and I've also got my things for my the video that are for today, but I haven't completed everything for today, and so I just feel really odd, and I'm hoping that I will get back on top of it or for next week or something, I don't know, but that's just the way I'm feeling today. But let's cheer ourselves up and see what Maureen and Carmen has been getting up to. And I've also had an email from the lovely Jane Robinson, because she has made Scaredy Eddie from one of the monster books, and I asked her if she wouldn't mind sending us an email so that I could show it on my channel, because everyone loves to see their makes, and it's really nice that I can have a look to see what everyone that watches me is getting up to, and it's a really nice way of sharing a bit more yarny goodness. So this is Scaredy Eddie from Jane Robinson. I've just got to make sure that it's angled right so that we can see. Ooh. There he is. Isn't he lovely? I love the fact he's used that she's used that comfy yarn. I'm no good at that yarn. I really struggle to use it. So good on you for giving it a go. And Scaredy Eddie has got his little teddy there, having a little cuddle with it. I really, really, really love it, and I will be making Scaredy Eddie eventually, when the book comes out, and then I managed to choose one because he is one of them from the book that is on my list, so I will be eventually getting there. She said that she has finally finished it. She has used Aldi plush yarn, the softy stuff, in blue and aqua, and she's used a 5mm hook, and she said I can feel free to show him if I wish. So thank you, Jane, for sending that in and letting us have a look. I think he is absolutely lovely. And then we've got Maureen, who has sent us the sheep square, because as you know, if you have looked at my if you've been a current viewer of my episode videos, I draw 2 squares every single week, and this is Maureen's sheep square, because I did the sheep and the fluffy flower this week, and just need to see. It might do it if I hold it up like that. There we go. And I think she's done a grand job there, and it is very 3D, isn't it, this one? So let's have a look to see what she says. She's called the sheep Seth, and she's ended up being quite pleased with him, and she's planning to display him on the wall in her craft room. She has made it from various scraps of leftover yarn, and she's had to do a few tweaks. And she was quite surprised how 3D he was. So were we. We were very surprised as well. His body stands out a lot from the background. She used a 2.75 hook, and then used a 4mm hook for the last 3 rounds of green, so that the background was a bit less tight. And she said that she'll be interested to see the other sheep from the other viewers. So now I'm going to show you Carmen's, because Carmen does it with us as well. And this one is, this one is the, that's the watermelon. That was last week's. Hold on a minute. I don't seem to have had one from the lovely Carmen this week. Oh, that's all right. I still might get it. Maybe I will show you next week if she manages to send it in okay. So now I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you about the donut this week. Lovely Sally over at the Nanny Moon's Crochet, she pulled out the toucan donut this week, and I haven't done it. I have got so far as the donut, and what a tiny donut it is this week. I don't know what's going on. I generally use the same hook, so I'm not really sure what's going on, but it'll just have to be a tiny one, won't it? But this is as far as I have got, and I will show you the toucan hopefully next week when I manage to finish it off. But I've had a lot on my plate trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing and how I'm going to actually be fitting everything in with all the Christmas gifts I have to make, so I was a little bit dubious. So I have made a start, and that is the main thing, isn't it? So that is the main thing. And the progress on the beehive is that I have finished the base, but it is downstairs on top of my husband's dumbbell weights, because underneath, because I am wanting it to squash down a little bit, because it is very, very fat at the moment and I need a little bit thinner. But of course, if I didn't stuff it well, then it would have just been saggy, and I didn't want that either. So I'm hoping that it will actually sink down a little bit, so then I'll be able to carry on with that. So that is something that I can't show you this week, but I will show you next time. And the green thing that I was making that I can't really tell you about, I've only done 2 more rows on that because I've been pushed for time, so I've done 2 rows on that, and there isn't really much point in showing you 2 rows because it hasn't really progressed any. And and that's really it. That's all I have actually worked on this week. I have already made a start on my Wednesday video make, but I will show you that on Wednesday, and again I can't show you that now because it would ruin it for Wednesday. So there are lots of things that I have been doing that I can't really show you, which is why it's a bit bizarre today. So I am sorry about that, but I can show you my squares. So let's have a look. Now I have made the fluffy flower and I really love it actually. I enjoyed making it and it reminds me a bit of a bathroom mat, you know, those fluffy ones. Weird. But also another thing that springs to mind is like a little scrubby or something to kind of, it's just really squishy and really nice. And the only thing that I did wrong this time was hold it the wrong way round, so the right side is on the back of the square and it's on the wrong side. But it's not the first time I've done that with these squares. It's just one of those things, isn't it? But yeah, so I have actually managed to do it, and that is the main thing, and I did actually enjoy it. Would I make it again? Probably not, but I did enjoy making it, and it is quite a lovely one to do. I used all Starcraft DK for it, and I used which one did I use? Oh, 3.25 hook for that one. And then I have done the sheep. Now I have been a bit cheeky, I think, or just a bit adventurous maybe. Maybe that's what we need to say. And I have done my take on the Jacob sheep square. Now look how tall it is. I mean, it looks a bit like a meringue, doesn't it? Or something yummy. Anyway, I wanted to go with Jacob sheep colours this time rather than just doing a whole white one. And so that is my take on it. And again, I did enjoy doing this one. It was a bit strange and it felt like it wasn't going right, but it has worked and it's all okay. And I did thoroughly enjoy it. So there is my sheep. And again, this one was, the green was WI Hobbycraft yarn, and the rest, oh yes, this one was a Hobbycraft yarn as well, which is the dark brown that I usually use. The lighter brown is Brown Bear by Yarnspirations, no, not Yarnspirations, Yarnsmiths Create, and then the white is a Hobbycraft yarn as well. So all in all, he worked out fairly well, didn't he? And I quite like it. So that is my squares for the week, and it only feels like I did it yesterday, but I've just been doing a couple of rows each day to try and get it done, and then I kind of rush it to finish it at the weekend, and then I kind of got no time for anything else. So I am struggling a little bit at the moment, but nevertheless we will carry on because things are going to get better, aren't they? And that's what I have to keep telling myself. That is the donut book. So where is my squares book? I've put it somewhere, done something to it, done something with it. Hold on just a minute. I think I might have to leave the camera. Hold on. Hi. It was next to me the whole time on the arm of the chair. Oh, right. It is time to see what squares we are going to draw this week. So I need a new marker, don't I? Because I've only got one in there. I think I might replace both of them now this time. So let me get my markers ready. Take that one out because that one's gone dry. And let's have a look and see what is going to be this week. Okay, so we've got the violet on page 88. The page 88, the violet. Hopefully this flower is going to be kind to us. Oh yes, I think this one's going to work out fine. Let me just get my little marker out. And then I'll show you. This is the violet. Although it looks pretty dark. Hold on a minute, let me lift my light up. That's a bit better, isn't it? There we go. Oh no, now it's going to shine on the screen. Well, there is the violet. I think that'll be quite easy this week. Let's just see, shall we? Yeah, it's just double crochets and is there any back loops? Let's have a look. The inner one, no. The outer one, no. No, I think we're going to be fine, you know. I think I'm going to look forward to that one this week. Right, let's draw out the other one, shall we? And this one is the ladybird. The ladybird on page 75. So let's have a look at that one as well. 75. Whoops. The ladybird on page 75. Let me get my little marker. Okay. Oh, it looks rather dark. Let's have a look. Don't know what's wrong with the light. There we go. There is the ladybird on page 75. So let's hope they're kind to us, shall we, this week? Because they're all a bit tricky, aren't they, sometimes? And I need less tricky things in my life at the moment, don't I? Right, so that is the squares. No pressure, Sally. Make for you to draw out your donut later on. I hope that one's kind to us as well, because I have two now that I need to complete then. Anyway, I'm going to go. I've been talking now for 18 minutes and I need to get this uploaded so that you can see it in the morning. I'm sorry if it is a bit juddery because I have seen it a couple of times again, so I really don't know why my phone's doing it. But never mind. I just have to go with it at the moment until I find another way of filming my videos. So comment below and let me know, and I will see you again a bit later on because you'll see my Advent video about 8:30. So I will see you again very, very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.